What's going on, everybody? I want to welcome y'all back to another episode of the Fourth Down Podcast. Back at it again. I know I'm in a different spot, but, back at it again with the normal guys. John, Lee, I'm Shard. I'm cooling it out on the couch today. I wanted to see what the vibe was hitting for. But, before we get into anything, how y'all feeling? Like,
Well, before we get into anything, let me ask, how are you liking the couch?
I think it's cool. I got to get used to this camera staring at me right here, but
You'll get used to it.
I got to, swerve a little bit, right? Like,
That was my dilemma when I first got on the couch.
but it's cool. I got all the arm space in the world, right?
Feel like a casting couch. If you know, you know.
It's a little small for that, but
I mean, anything's possible.
you gotta put your legs up over there. But all right, whatever.
On to the regular.
Right now, we're in the middle of the NBA playoffs. As we speak, the Pacers are playing the Celtics, and tomorrow night, Timberwolves are gonna be playing the Mavericks. But I guess I want to say, so far throughout these playoffs, who or kind of what has surprised you the most? Like, is it individual performances? Is it a team getting knocked out early? Or me personally, I want to say, Jalen Brunson.
Oh.
I didn't think he was, hooping like that. He's an undersized guard. I think he led the playoffs in total points per game, right? So, shout out to Brunson and the Knicks. But yeah, man, Brunson showed me something. I'm a believer now.
Yeah, Brunson, them Villanova boys, they was balling.
I do not like DiVincenzo.
Luka, he's been surprising me. Every year he keeps getting better. And his crazy thing is he's younger than Shai. So I'm like, damn, he's really doing all of this at a young age. So
He
that's
is?
what's up. Huh? Yeah.
Damn.
It's crazy,
I
right?
think Shai's the same age as Tatum,
Yeah.
or Tatum's younger than Shai. It's
weird.
crazy.
All them boys young at the end of the day.
Yeah, they all under 30, bro.
Nigga, under 26.
Ant's 22, Halliburton's 24, Tatum's 26. I think Luka's 25, bro. They all young boys, man.
Yeah, so Luka, he been balling. It's nice to see his progressive, every year getting better in the playoffs. He's now he could be going to the finals,
Yeah.
but he gotta get past that boy Ant.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Ant really against the Nuggets, bro. He's did y'all see the movie on Netflix? The basketball movie? I forgot what it's called. It's him, Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah.
Bro, he's literally playing himself, bro. Bro. He walked up to what's his name, Bo Cruz. He was like, "Is that your daughter up there?" And then he started waving to it, bro. He's like a villain, bro.
He an Atlanta nigga. That's tough.
What if Jokic got mad because he started waving to his family? He said, "Why'd you wave?" He said, "Hey, man."
He just started smiling.
He just started. But no, I ain't gonna lie. I think for me, that's probably one of the most surprising things has been the Nuggets getting knocked out, and the fact that the Wolves have been doing as good as they have been. And then like y'all said, the young niggas hooping. It's
Crazy, man. It's no Bron, no Durant,
just race
no
people.
Curry.
Honestly, so can we say that we're it's granted it's just one playoff, but is this the end of an era? Are we watching it?
Hell no. Kevin Durant will be back next year.
I don't know. I don't think the Suns are built for that.
Who said the Suns, man?
I don't
We
think
traded.
the Lakers are.
To where? Where he gonna go now?
I hope
OKC.
OKC.
He go
Philly?
back?
You said Philly? Yeah, well, come on.
So let's talk about y'all.
Go ahead.
Let's talk about Philly. Yeah, let's talk about
I'm not
Philly.
mad that we lost because we weren't constructed to make a deep push. Even though
I got rid of Harden for a reason.
I think, I think.
He was the problem. Bro.
No. Hey, do me a favor. Tell me what Tobias Harris stats were in the elimination game. You don't know? I can tell you. 0 points, 0 assists, 0 for 5. Right? No points in an elimination game. And
Harden would at least get you 12.
this is your third best player, supposed to be, quote unquote, most expensive player on the roster, right?
Yeah. Is
Nothing.
Joel
Gave me
okay?
nothing.
Can he blink it?
I-
Can he blink yet?
I mean, he could tweet, right? So he's okay, right? I hope. But
So yeah, what is over the whole thing with his face? Is he gonna be okay?
Yeah, Bell's palsy.
Bell's palsy.
Bell's
You know,
palsy.
Justin Bieber had that.
That's what I've been hearing. That's what I was hearing. They
And-
said he was fine, and he ended up being okay. So
He just
I mean, I would imagine, just now.
Justin Bieber just started, going back on tour and stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't know how long this is gonna hurt Joel.
I think Joel might.
Hey, he was still dropping 40. What?
Yeah, he was.
half a face,
Half a face dropping 40 is insane.
right? So okay. So who do y'all think? Who do y'all have going to the finals? What's your finals matchup?
I got Wolves and the
Celtics.
Oh yeah, Celtics.
I mean, I feel like that's the obvious answer, right? Nobody. Y'all believe in the Pacers?
Hell no.
Listen, I have to. I don't want to see the Celtics in the finals.
Because you're a Jason Tatum hater.
I hate Jason Tatum.
So okay, so who do y'all think is the best player left in the playoffs right now? Is
Luka.
Tatum
I was gonna say honestly, realistically, it's got to be Luka.
over Tatum?
Yeah, Tatum. He ain't been balling. Like,
That's not even me being. I'll take my bias aside for a second. Yeah,
Tatum.
I feel like Luka. I feel like Luka. And I mean, I'm not saying Tatum ain't been hooping, but I think Luka just because he can do everything. Like,
I mean, Tatum could do everything too. I mean,
he had a cakewalk. Like,
he did. No, he did. He did. So you don't
so
think
it's funny you say. Not to cut you off. It's funny you say that because I was actually gonna ask y'all, bring it up. Like, did y'all feel like for some reason me watching the playoffs this year, I felt like watching the East games just was like.
like watching LeBron back in the day.
It's like it was like I honestly felt like I was only like watching good games when I was watching West matchups.
Did you think the Sixers Knicks bias aside? Did you think Sixers Knicks was a good series? Like, because I feel like I had a lot of good games. Like every game was close.
What did it win, the 6 or 7?
It went to 6.
So I mean, like
The Tyrese Maxey
it had
thing.
good energy because it's like Philly, New York. I feel like that played into it, so that helped.
I'm just asking, like, because I'm a fan. So for non-fans of the team, like, what did y'all think of like
it wasn't that interesting.
that? So you ain't think so?
Like I said,
That Knicks and the Pacers series was way better.
like I honestly, like I said, I feel like it was giving it because it's Philly, New York.
Man, I was just watching the Knicks and Indiana. Them games were lit.
But
He's
bro,
got a point, and that was based off of like them going at it on the court.
But Maxey, the half court.
I'm not gonna let you know. That's actually hilarious. That day that Maxey hit that shot to go to OT, I actually called Rashad on FaceTime. He answered the phone instantly, screaming and yelling. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. You see my boy? I was like,
bro. And my man's in the group chat was like, I know Shard in the house running around giggling. Like, dog, I was ready to cut it off, bro. I was ready to start tweeting. And then I saw Maxey do that, and then I was like, "Oh, hold on, we locked."
I had to give it to him. I told her, I was like, I had to give it to him. I was like, that shit was nice,
man. But yeah, no, and then when the T Wolves closed out the Nuggets, bro, and Gobert hit that turnaround,
Oh, he
jumper,
dirt
bro.
shot. I was like, man.
Honestly, that shit. I was like, what the fuck is he pulling this shit from? Like,
Bro, when that dropped,
the
I was
hell?
like, they won.
oh yeah,
It's over with.
It was for sure over.
Did y'all see what Mike Malone said?
I just know he was cussing and mad.
He was like,
pissed.
the reporter was like, you guys just blew a 20-point lead. How does that feel? He was like,
Our season's over.
He was like, our season's over. You don't understand that. Fuck being up 20. The game's over.
Dumbass question.
Stupid ass questions.
I just know Shannon was getting in his ass because he was like, no. He was on there talk about the Lakers. Go ahead. No, I was like,
I mean, they shouldn't have lost. It was up 20.
They should have won, bro. Like,
But, he made the mistake. Jokic in the second quarter, he didn't give him his rest.
He didn't even
And
sit him,
so,
yeah.
boy, he was gassed out in the fourth quarter. And, that's when it happens.
yeah, I don't know. Like, I like seeing him show the emotion, bro. I love seeing that, bro. It's not PC answers. Like, it's really like.
He's an RN. I respect it.
So we just talked about finals matchups, but like, how many games y'all think both series go? Like, you think?
Celtics sweep. Wolves 7.
I just like.
If the Pacers win a game, I'll be. If the Pacers
I think
cover,
it's-
a
I don't know.
spread, I'll be
This
shocked.
might just sound like a typical fan thing to say or a very casual thing to say, but the Pacers are here for a reason, aren't they?
Yeah, everybody got hurt when they playing.
Touche.
Who did they beat? Who did they beat before?
What exactly? Niggas can't even think about
Oh, they
it.
beat the Bucks.
Yeah, no Giannis and Lillard.
No Giannis.
Yeah.
Lillard was hurt.
Yeah.
And then, well,
What was it? It was
who was after that?
the Pacers.
It was the Knicks. They just beat the Knicks.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
tripping. And that was they struggled to beat them,
I
but
mean, and then Brunson went out, and
OG was out, Randall was out. I'm
Well,
sure
Duncan,
some-
Randall.
Randall's been out the
You can't
whole
use
year,
Randall,
bro.
yeah. Randall can't. You can't use that. But damn, he's got a point. Damn.
Oh yeah, Josh Hart playing like
Well,
8 minutes.
hey,
Hold on, wait. Can we talk about that, bro? Josh Hart was playing like Steph Curry against us, but then every other series he forgot how to shoot the basketball. Like, what? What are we doing, bro? Like,
That's just he just
Jeez.
hates Philly.
Mac cheese, cornbread. when he see them Sixers, man, he know what time it is.
These are
It's drill
birds,
season.
oxtails. These are neck bones.
I ain't gonna cap, bro. All that half them food was nasty.
Nah, that's well.
What the hell is neck bones?
hey, did
Oh,
y'all
hey, don't get disrespectful.
did y'all see that JJ Redick might be the next coach of the Lakers?
How y'all feel about that?
It's BS, man. It's BS, man.
I've seen a lot of people like,
Man,
everybody
bro.
like Jada on the
Brother-
ball. I was like, that's kind of. I just feel like it's kind of hilarious to see like. It's just funny how him and Braun had a podcast, and now here we go. Now that he potentially could be.
And they say Braun on the Illuminati.
Bron got to be putting that bug in his ear.
Like
bro.
LeBron literally is the GM, whatever y'all want to use to say. Like that man literally runs wherever he's at.
I mean, but then, do you think they respect JJ Redick in the locker room if he was the coach? Like
No.
how would
As soon
that
as
how
Bron-
would that work?
He gonna tell Braun to come out the game. He gonna be like, no. That's
I hate to say it, but I
what's
feel
gonna
like
happen.
it's gonna be on some like how when Steve Nash was the coach for the Nets.
We don't need a coach.
Oh
Yeah, when it was Kyrie,
yeah.
KD, and I'm like, yeah, they just kind of did what they want.
Nigga said we don't need a coach.
But I mean, JJ Redick looks like he knows what he's doing though, right? Like,
And that may be the like. Look,
What do you,
Nash,
what do you
we
mean by
do-
that? What do you mean by that?
JJ Redick
What do you mean he
knows-
looks like.
no,
What you trying to say? Trying to say because he.
chill.
because he's a broadcaster. He has a podcast where he talks hoop. He's on ESPN on First Take, bro, like breaking down the game, right? So I feel like he knows, and he was a player, right? So he knows something, right?
I just feel like it's crazy for this, like for his first coaching stint ever to be the head coach,
Of the LA
potentially to
Lakers.
be the head coach of the LA Lakers. Like he had nearly not even an assistant, not even.
That's failing up, man.
Like
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is that like Jeff Saturday vibes when he went to the Colts? Like,
No, that's
same
more.
type
That's
of-
at least he played for the Colts. Like,
I don't think it makes a difference though, right? But like,
man, he was in the
he had some
building.
ties in there.
Yeah,
He literally.
you know where the
never
dead
left.
body's buried, man. Like JJ Redick just coming in here.
I don't think that's actually gonna happen.
I think they're just doing it just to throw everybody off.
Now we talking about Braun. What do y'all think about the whole Bronny going first round or he?
I placed my bet for the first pick just in case.
Yeah, I
fear
saw
missing out.
he might even go first overall, right? Like, what do y'all think? Like,
I'm sorry, you what?
I placed the bet. You know, fear of missing
Like
out.
#1 pick in the draft
Yeah, just in case.
the odds are going up, bro.
over the French dude, Alex. Whatchamacallit? Over him.
Because
Hey, fear of missing out, man. You
Alex,
don't know
is
what's
it
gonna happen.
Alex
Yo,
Thar?
I-
Yeah.
Yo,
LeBron got power, man. He might be like, I want
here we
Bronny to go #1.
here we.
LeBron could always opt out and go wherever.
Who got the number? What was the number one? Who got the number one again? Is it the
Huh?
Hawks or Spurs? Was it the Hawks?
It's the Hawks.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bronny in Atlanta. LeBron in Atlanta. It's like, no.
Ooh,
I don't think that's gonna happen,
Going
but-
crazy.
I don't know. I just feel like because I remember it just was like crazy how like I remember a couple years ago when like Bronny's height was coming up, like when he first started hooping and stuff. Everybody was like, he's not even the best player on his team. And then because I think who was he playing with? Like wasn't he playing with the
He was on,
Wade's son?
Yeah, he was on. I think-
Yeah,
I thought it was Shaq's son.
Nah. Wait.
No.
No. But yeah, he was playing like so. It's just like I just find it's crazy how it's like we get to here now, and I'm not saying he's not good or whatever, but it's like
I mean, he's 6. He should have.
I mean,
Do y'all think he's an
athletic, but-
NBA caliber player, or
Yeah,
he's
he's like-
going straight to the G League?
He's like whatever Marcus Smart. Patrick Beverly was just playing NBA games. I think Bronny can do that. I just
Great
see like.
comparison. I mean,
I saw Pat Bev throwing the ball at the crowd. So
Well, he got a
10 game. Yeah, he got 10 game suspension. So if Pat Beverly doing that, Bronny can for sure sit in the corner.
True, touche.
I mean, but
And he's athletic, so like
Yeah, bro, he's
it's like,
6'3".
he's athletic as hell.
His arms scratch his kneecap, man. He's good, man.
who did he say his comp was? Like it was like
A bunch of nobodies.
Wasn't one of them Davion Mitchell?
I was just
That
that,
was-
that bro.
I feel like that was probably the one that like threw everybody. He threw out like Davion Mitchell, and then the other two I can't remember.
I thought he was gonna say
It was like defense, Marcus Smart maybe, like defensive minded guys, bro. Like
Do Bronny play defense?
yeah. He
well,
Oh,
I've,
you
seen,
do?
I've
Okay.
seen no tape.
I mean, averaging 4
Bronny.
points, he got to play defense.
4
man.
points.
Nah, like he a 3-and-D point
All
guard.
right, so they.
I mean, like whatever y'all think Marcus Smart and Pat.
why do you
Bev,
keep?
it's
Is that like the for you? Is that Bronny ceiling?
yeah. I mean,
Smart.
whoa,
I mean, defensive player of the year.
defensive player of the year.
Defensive player of the year, right? Like
All right, okay. I mean, all
He's
right.
like what?
honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he deserved
All right.
that year, but
Not because like
I digress, right?
yeah, I'm not sure because I like Marcus Smart. I just find it funny how it's like John like that was like the second or third time he was like.
he
So
mentioned.
I just
it
want to know like is that
repeatedly
his ceiling?
a
Like
couple times?
is Marcus Smart
I'm
like?
trying to
the
think of other
ceiling
point
for
guards
Bronny?
for real.
He's point guard.
He's 6'2" or 6'3".
He could be
I thought he was on the two, but
a shooting guard, right?
Hey, Brunson. He's like the same size as Brunson.
He, okay.
like I said, I honestly I'm like I haven't really seen much of his game, so I'm just going off of what what I've been seeing and hearing as far as highlights and things like that.
Yeah, that's literally. I've seen people say that he's just gonna go straight to the G League if he gets drafted. Like, and
I don't know. Like,
I mean,
if
the
you look
obvious
at-
reason he's gonna get drafted is because of his dad.
I mean, like, just look at this. If you look at the NBA bench, like the bench players, he's better than a couple of them boys.
He's better than Thanasis, I would hope, right?
Yeah, bro. Like the Masters in the league, bro. Like that's what I said. He can make a team. Like, he good.
Yeah.
But Bryce James, he gonna be.
Oh no, he's the better one, right?
Yeah, he.
I heard. Yeah, that's what
And he's probably still got a growth spurt.
How old is he?
Like 16, 17,
And Bronny's just
19.
okay.
it's so funny, yo, because I literally I swear to God, like celebrities' kids or like famous people's kids, they grow up fucking fast as shit. Because
Like trees.
I
Bro.
swear to God, literally like Bryce just started hooping like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, probably.
So like I swear to you, like 5 years ago, I remember seeing him like in a like family fit photo or whatever. Yo, small as hell. Literally when he started hooping, this man
it was
was
like
like
COVID.
this man damn near was like 6 feet. I was like, how the fuck?
It was like pandemic. Next thing I see him doing like little TikToks. I was like, dang, he's like the size of Brown.
That's what I'm saying. Like this man Bryce, just, like, his growth spurt was insane, and then to think that like he's not done yet, it's like, what the fuck?
The lit jeans.
It's crazy, bro. I can't wait to see like what happens, and I think it's crazy that I just want to touch on it the whole way the lottery thing works. Like the Pistons have had the worst record in the
The
league,
last 5 seasons.
and they just still haven't
They just
gotten
have
the number
terrible
one pick.
luck, yo.
Like, should they get rid of the lottery as a whole? Like, because
Yeah,
it's
it's
not,
not-
fair to the Pistons because they
Yeah.
suck and they're not getting any closer. And the Wizards suck too, but they got the number 2 pick. So I mean,
Like I don't know, like, cause just me personally, I've never really believed that just cause you got the number 1 pick means it's gonna better your team to be like. So it's like if the Pistons if the Pistons are still getting a top 5 pick, I feel like
NBA though, it's only like 2 good players come out a year.
like you're still
see, but that's
you're not going any further than the person that, like, for example, where did the Spurs are right now? Aren't they the 2nd pick?
They're,
Or third?
they're like 3rd or
Okay.
4th. Yeah.
Point being, they just had the number 1, and apparently that was supposed to take them so far away, like, and they're literally still in the top 5 pick.
I mean, it's setting up the future though.
See, yeah, I was about to say,
Like,
look,
okay,
I get it, but
you choosing
I get
between a Wembanyama or a Asar Thompson. You know what I mean? Like after Wemby, you're down to, and Asar Thompson's a great player,
and I'm saying he's not a bad player,
but
yo.
Wemby is generational.
I just feel like, okay, and I feel like it's still gonna take the same amount of time
Look,
for that
okay.
organization. It's still a organization,
team
and
thing.
team
Okay,
thing.
I get you.
Like it's not
I
just
get
that
you.
person's gonna
Okay,
change
see,
completely.
From when they traded for Shea down, they got all of them from through the draft. And look at the team now.
And was any of them like top? I know they had a couple top 10 picks, but majority of those picks are like out of the lottery.
I think the only top pick was probably Chet, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like that's the only top. So like, I feel like
J-Dub.
you can still,
Yeah.
so you can still, you know what I'm saying, you can make your team better if you're not in the lottery. Like that don't mean just because you got a lottery pick.
And you gotta develop them because
You know what I mean?
see the Lakers.
It just again,
They can't develop nobody.
yeah, it just all comes down to the organization too. As like that's also true because apparently OKC got they're very good at, you know.
They made KD.
I was gonna say, look, they have they got a good track
Shout
record.
out to them, bro. Shout out to Shea. Well, I don't want to say Shea's homegrown, but
He
basically, right? Because he was
he's on the Clippers for like what?
buried on the bench, right?
Like what, 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
Chet, Jalen, both Jalen Williams. They got Isaiah Joe. He's not homegrown, right? But Dort, right?
Big
Dort
Giddey.
solid. Giddy's about to leave, but
Yeah. Sad.
yeah, nah.
Where Giddy, man?
Where Giddy going?
Probably to the Wizards.
The Wizards are the
Oh
And
God,
winners of the Giddy sweepstakes. Is
really?
what
Hey man, put
reports say.
respect on Giddy's name, man. He ain't know. And if he did know.
Okay, is there anything else we didn't touch on NBA wise that you guys feel like we should add before we transition, or
Go Celtics.
Just had to add that on.
yeah? So okay, NFL wise, we just came through the draft. We got our QB of the future,
Do you?
Over the next 2 years.
Joe Milton,
Man.
right?
Oh wow!
Like so we got our QB of the future. I
I saw
like.
his footwork.
Hey, look, he's got a
Sorry.
cannon. He could throw an orange 100 yards, bro. I don't care. That dude has a bazooka.
That's different.
You know the Ravens got what? Nate Wiggins.
Oh, don't, come on! Now, put some respect on.
He's
put some
okay, I
respect.
guess, right?
He's okay.
He's all right. You know,
All right.
we got. Hey,
Passion over
what Javon Baker said? He said, "Bring your popcorn because I make people in wheelchairs stand up." Right? That's
Yeah.
what we got. We got the steal of the draft, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Wow.
What you think, John?
All right.
Yeah. I really hate we drafted Drake, man. Like I really.
Nah, I mean, we had to give what was left, bro. I
really-
wanted Jayden, right? But
It was no reason. We could have just traded down at that point.
I
you ain't-
would.
we could have got Marvin, right?
No, who's gonna throw on the ball?
Jacoby Brissett, Joe Milton. What you mean? Joe Milton would have been there.
I'm not too mad at Joe Milton. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah. John don't like Joe Milton. He just don't want to say it.
I like
John's stance on certain quarterbacks over the years hasn't changed.
bro. I like watching Joe, bro. Like he only throws the ball one speed,
It's not accurate.
right? We can fix that.
Like a lot of quarterbacks.
yeah.
Accuracy is the most important thing.
Yeah.
That's a fixable.
But Drake, man, he got the accuracy, but he need to be able to run. And he's like the 8th best quarterback in the AFC.
I mean, but
Like,
he's just like Justin.
bro, the
Herbert.
Steelers got 2 better quarterbacks than us.
I don't know about Justin Fields.
I would take Justin Fields over Drake.
I just haven't.
I
Seen
mean,
anything.
maybe we'll see. We gotta wait to see.
I just
I see where he's coming from, but like I gotta feel like we do gotta wait and see.
why hasn't if Justin Fields was the guy, why couldn't he win more games than than he did in
The Bears.
I mean, the
shit
Bears didn't-
organization.
They weren't that bad.
The Bears, look what they gave Caleb Williams.
Yeah, DJ Moore. He had
Caleb Williams got what?
Keenan.
Keenan.
Okay.
He got
Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Romeo Duzé,
Yep.
Cole Kmet.
What?
I think you give Justin Fields all that. He still fails.
Who's the running back that just went there?
Solid. What is it? Was it Pollard?
No,
Pollard.
Swift, DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
What did Justin Fields have? Khalil Herbert.
Oh, Khalil Herbert's a dog, bro.
Where he at?
Where is he?
Come on, man. Come on, bro. Khalil Herbert's
Who
a
was
dog.
the other one?
David Montgomery?
Yeah, look,
Come on.
No.
yeah. For 1 year,
No, he
look
was
where he went.
well,
Look where he
He
went.
was with the Lions.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, look, he had Cole Kmet. He had DJ Moore. Darnell Mooney, who, if you look at the tape,
Where'd he go?
he was open all the time, but he just missed them all the time.
That's not.
I mean, they had no offensive line
Come on
too.
now. Yeah, like yo,
But, I thought Justin Fields could scramble.
I mean, he had to. That's why
dude,
he-
that's just come on. What do we? That's fucked up. So because he's a mobile quarterback,
Okay.
it's like, oh,
I didn't need.
We don't need to protect.
I didn't need to say
That
that.
was
You're right.
kinda-
You're right.
yeah,
I know it
yeah.
was a little crazy, but no, I saw a report that said it was like a GM said that when you look at Justin Fields' eyes, he like tries to look at the field and like he sees nothing.
How would anyone know that? I'm sorry. That shit just because like
They looking at tape,
yo,
bro.
reporters, analysts, and all them, yo, they just be saying the wildest shit. Like when I listen to you say that, and I'm like, he probably really said that, and I'm like,
How would you know?
how the fuck would you know?
Maybe they quizzed him. Maybe like, all right, what's the read on this play? And he's looking at the whole field and he couldn't figure it out. Maybe that's what it was.
I ain't
You know
gonna
what I
lie.
mean?
Like when I play Madden, I get it though.
Pre-snap read. You know they got the red route outline. That's the
I ain't gonna
go-to
lie.
route. But then you gotta have a backup.
Yeah.
Even I know that, right? Like so,
I just eyed up my tight end. the
It's
whole
actually
time.
orange, but it's okay.
it's red.
It's orange, orangish.
One of y'all colorblind, so it's okay.
What color is it? What
Huh?
color? What color is it?
Nigga, I be zooted. I don't know what color nothing is. I just be
You don't even go. He's sitting him
I'm like,
down
Eric
there
Dickerson.
somewhere.
Somewhere. That's a what leak? What you think about the Ravens draft as a whole?
I'm cool with the draft for real. And granted, like y'all can say what y'all want about Nate Wiggins. Me personally,
He's a Fashion Nova
Pretty
model.
fast.
nah, Nate Wiggins is a dog. And shout out my
Fashion
boy.
Nova
Shout out my boy Nate Wiggins. You already know we brought the family to the city. I already know the Wiggins connection. I had to make that call. But yeah, no. But for real though, because we also got TJ Tampa for real, which I think is a really solid pickup. That and if you ask me, I ain't gonna lie. Very, very early prediction. I personally believe we've got the secondary of the future for the Ravens. Once and I look, love Marlon. Say what you want. Love Marlo, love him to death, but eventually his time will come. I hate to say it, but hopefully no time soon. But when that time does come, we'll have B. Steves, Nate Wiggins, TJ Tamper, Kyle Hamilton, and
Marcus Williams.
Marcus Williams. That's a solid secondary right there. I'm cool with that.
They're gonna stop the run.
I'm cool
about
with
it.
that. And our line, will
Yeah, they-
who do? Damn, no, we didn't get in pass rushers. So we're working on that. We'll get there. I'll get back to you on that. And I mean, it's crazy, yo, because like I really kind of been out of touch with football for real, like over the last couple of weeks, and it was just random as hell. Like I was sitting there looking, I seen a post on the Ravens page, and I was just sitting there thinking, but I was like, oh shit, I forgot we got Derrick Henry. Don't even know how. It's completely slipped my mind.
Low key, I be forgetting sometimes too, but I guess it's because we're not in the NFL season right now.
Yeah, until I seen him in that 22 Ravens jersey on that practice field. I said,
So we saw the schedules. Week 1, y'all got the Chiefs. You think that's a win?
Big L.
It
Big
needs
L.
to be a win because Lamar need to go out there and
I think it will be a win.
redemption. It needs to be some redemption. So it
I don't think Mahomes ever lost
needs
since
to be a
September.
win.
I think the Chiefs start slow. They lost opening game last.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
What do you
You're right.
mean? Like, yeah,
His record, though, his record, like in the September, he rarely loses.
They got spanked by
Yeah,
the
but-
Lions.
I mean,
Week 1. I mean, the Lions
was it
are good.
spank? What, did they spank him, or was it just like
I
Because
thought it was
Kadarius Toney kept dropping everything.
that is true? That's yeah. We
like, oh
literally-
no, he messed up the play of the year, right? That's the other game. With Travis Kelce lateraled it.
No,
the singing.
well,
that wasn't his fault.
that was
it?
a different game.
That was a different game. No, wait, are you sure?
That was a different game.
Are you sure that?
Because that was like against the Dolphins or the Bills or something. No,
Oh,
it was against the Bills. It was against the Bills.
You're right,
Okay,
you're
yeah,
right,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
right. No, that play was so.
Because I remember he went to Josh Allen afterwards and was complaining about
Yeah.
the refs.
Mhm.
He was like,
No,
they
no.
just messed up Travis Kelce's legacy or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Josh
yeah.
Allen was
Okay.
like, good game, brother. You
But
know,
yeah.
he was just.
Josh Allen was like, that's a bullshit. Josh Allen was like, all right. He just didn't know what he was like. Well,
So like early predictions. I know my man's Chris. He said that he thinks C.J. Stroud's gonna win MVP this year because
That's
Texans are loaded. Diggs.
that's a reach.
that's a stretch.
What's
They do got Diggs.
See,
Oh,
what's Nico Collins? What's
they have Diggs,
Dell.
Tank Dell,
Tank
Nico
Dell,
Collins,
Tank Dell.
Dalton Schultz, Joe
Schultz.
Mixon.
Mix it.
I mean,
I'm not a big Mixon fan, but apparently he
Mixon,
he gets the job done. So
What you mean, boy? You don't have him on fantasy every year?
I don't know.
I've
Maybe
never
that's the
drafted
issue.
Mixon either.
I don't. Yeah, like I just
I had
can't,
CMC last year.
I just
Well,
who
You know.
did I have? I don't. You know, it's actually funny. I don't. I should remember. I won, so that's all that matters. I won fantasy.
You know why I lost? Because CMC got hurt the last game of the year, so that's why I lost.
Mm,
He would have scored a touchdown, but they had to pull him out.
mm.
I started tanking. So that's what it is. Started tanking, but
Hey yo,
Okay.
I think the Ravens they got the second or third hardest schedule this year.
second, yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Like Lamar, MVP season. you
So
know.
okay, so
Our schedule is interesting. I'm not
would you say Lamar Jackson's the Joel Embiid of the NFL?
Yeah, easily
Because
better in the regular
he's
season.
great in the regular
playoffs,
season, but
he's
then
mid.
the playoffs,
He
yeah,
gets worse.
to John's, well, I'm not gonna say mid, but
It gets worse.
he hasn't got over the hump. I want to say they both won an MVP. Lamar has multiple, right? But
And then in the
great in the regular season, dogs. But then the playoffs,
like
lights
last
get
year,
too bright.
last year he had home field advantage, the better team, everything, and he still lost. He scored 10 points. Come on, you can't do that. Can't be elite.
Leak, you haven't heard that comparison?
He's Joel Embiid.
I hate to say it, bro, because Joel's my dog.
I haven't. For one, I have not heard that comparison. Two, I'm not gonna let Lamar. I'm not gonna let Lamar take no slack here. He's right. It is his fault. But at the same time, we're not gonna discredit or we're not gonna like just say there weren't some things that happened that should not have happened. All right. So with that being said, that game would have been a lot closer or maybe a different outcome had those things not happened. I love you, Zay, but I believe you should have held on to the fucking ball. But at the same time, Snead did punch the fuck out the ball, so I can't really be too upset about that. But that is crazy. I actually have not heard that comparison before.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like,
sense. It makes sense.
I guess.
Hey, but the regular season though, he might go for 3 MVPs. Three. That's 3. That's tough though. 3 MVPs, 3 playoff wins.
Okay.
Hey, Lamar, he better win a ring this year. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I think for the Ravens, you guys is
y'all gotta
ring or
win.
bust.
You know, I take solace in knowing that this is what Patriots fans have to hope on for now. Like, y'all have nothing. Y'all know y'all not finna get to the glory land anytime soon. So y'all just got.
Hey, we tanking for
y'all just gotta
Shador.
hate
We
on-
tanking for Shador.
We're not hating.
No.
Oh, well, I don't
Maybe
think
you not.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm hating.
John is. For
I'm
sure.
hating.
It's
Big
cool.
hate.
I love it.
Yeah,
It just lets me know that we are headed to great things.
I had 21 years of perfection, excellence. So I know what like excellence is.
You know, Bill was in Baltimore today. He was at Harbaugh's coaching camp.
Ew.
So yeah. Anyway, that was a side note. But yeah, I think the Ravens are the second best team in the AFC, maybe even the first behind. But Mahomes.
I don't know, man. The Dolphins got Odell.
Nah, they
About to
front-
be
they're
scary,
front
man.
runners.
Odell, Waddle, Hill.
Front
man.
runners.
Listen,
Scary, man.
Odell.
Seem like Odell, the slowest person on the offense. That's scary.
Odell, I don't care what nobody say. I still love you, yo. Thank you for coming to the city. That's all I gotta say. Gave us some good memories. I was there on your birthday when you got your touchdown against the Seahawks. I was there. Good game, great game.
Okay. All right. Any other NFL thoughts that you guys want to touch on or?
Nope.
Uh,
Man, I'm trying to talk about Drake and Kendrick.
Before we do get to that, we're gonna scrape the Eagles on December 1st. I just gotta throw that out there because I got a lot of Eagles fans watching this, so we coming for you niggas.
Okay.
It's gonna be really.
Yeah, in Baltimore, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be in Houston for the Ravens and Texans game on Christmas.
Ooh, that is gonna. The only reason why I'm mad about that game is because it's literally like the second before the last week of the game season. So it's like,
No, y'all play like 3 games in 10 days.
nah, that's not us, nigga. That's the Steelers.
No, it's y'all.
No,
I looked at your
it's
schedule.
Steelers.
No, y'all play the
Oh,
Steelers.
well,
Texans?
they was tripping about the Steelers schedule because it was
Nah,
like,
yeah.
they
It's
play
like
like it's like
all AFC
same thing
North
like
or
in
something.
4 days, like 4 games in 3
True.
like something like that. But my bad, yeah. All right, so let's
It's been a while since we've been in here.
a lot of
Music.
transpired.
Beefing.
John, you wanna just
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
had the rap beef for our generation, Drake versus Kendrick Lamar, and Kendrick Lamar walked Drake down, and he did that to him.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Every time I get in the car, I hear "Not Like Us," bro. Not like us.
Oh, God.
Or like that. Like I just cut the radio on. And they just play it. Hey,
I don't like
us.
none of the songs.
They're not
But
like us. They're not like us. I don't know, man. I like Not Like Us. I really like Family Matters.
Yeah, Family Matters. That
Family
used to
Matters,
go crazy.
Frank.
And what is it? The Heart or the whatever it is that Drake dropped.
That was good for his.
That beat is crazy.
That was good for his legacy, but personally, I ain't like it.
That beat is crazy. I just wish he wasn't rapping about that dumb stuff.
Meet the Grams.
I did not care.
That was like a poem, right? Spoken word, if you may.
Euphoria. I like Euphoria.
Euphoria was cool.
So I'm sorry. So
Something about the stick.
so the consensus here between you two is that it's over and Kendrick won.
Oh no, I don't think Drake think it's over.
I didn't say Kendrick won, but
I think
So
Kendrick.
you believe that Kendrick is winning at the moment?
I think he's winning. Yes, but I'm not.
was-
What are you basing this off of?
Oh, I think
Numbers,
Kendrick had the stronger songs.
numbers, or like because we beefing, so like I like what's in the song.
Just listen to what they're saying.
Yeah, I said if you just.
You know what I mean?
I was like, I don't know. They threw a bunch of shit.
In Family Matters, though, I like how Drake. A lot of people don't like how he did this, but I like how he attacked everybody that had something to say about him. Rocky, Rick Ross, The Weeknd, right? Like I like how he broke it down. You know what I mean? Because it was 20v1. It was everybody was coming out the woodwork to say something about my boy, right? So it was just
like the way that because where my stance is with the beef and everything. I keep telling people like it's cool like if you make a good song or whatever, like okay, you getting the numbers chart. But like when it comes to the beef or whatever, like something I want to hear something that I didn't know before. I want to hear like some petty shit. I want to hear some shit that's like, oh shit, that's what's going on in that nigga's life.
Kendrick,
you didn't get that from either of them.
I did, and that's the thing. I did, but like, if you ask me who was being pettier, it's Drake.
Why?
Nigga's the petty king.
What did he say that made you think that? Like
He said Kendrick Lamar's kid's not his. Said,
He
"My
literally,
fight."
he literally,
Take that ass for
he
Drake.
talked, he literally
take that
said-
ass for free.
Like he
I talk about my nigga
that's what I'm
Dave.
saying, like the whole fact that like he might have completely just dropped the fact that Kendrick's kid or the kid that Kendrick is raising is literally his manager's son.
But you don't think that?
And
Drake-
then all right, now this right here might actually be a far stretch, but I was watching something earlier and it may be real, may not. I'm not sure. But did you know like why he kept referring to like drop and give me 50 in push-ups?
No.
So
I think
apparently, obviously, the whole like Kendrick being signed to Top Dog. Apparently, the whole thing is like he's taking 50% of his earnings. So that right there is obviously fucked up as it is. But also apparently, there's this whole thing. There's a story or apparently a theory that way back in the day, Top Dog was finna rob this store or whatever where Kendrick's father worked at. And Kendrick's father pretty much bitched up and was like, nah, don't do that. Like he kept giving him free shit every time he gave him the store or whatever. So like that's pretty much how he kept him off his ass or whatever. And here they are years later, he signed that nigga's son to his A label, and now he's pretty much still controlling the nigga. And like there's like a narrative behind it or whatever. So it's like if stuff like that is real, I'm sorry, bro. Like,
But then,
you gotta
okay,
give it to Drake.
What about Kendrick's
I know what
allegations
you're gonna say
that
about the whole
Drake
kids and
right.
pedophile.
Those are
Now,
huge.
hear me out. Now, like I said, I stood on my stance. Like when I hear some shit that make me like, oh, when I heard Meet the Grams, that shit made me go, okay, this nigga, I need this man to respond. Like I need Drake to say something.
Bro, he opened up the song. He said, "Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father.
Oh yeah, no, that's
You know, you gotta kill him.
that's
You
what I
have to shoot him."
I said that. I said somebody has to die.
Drake was making hella short jokes.
He was like, "What is a size 7 men's, bro?"
But I mean, like, but all right, so like, it's because if we've been for real, like, all right, everything on Euphoria, I feel like, and this is where I have to stand on Euphoria. Euphoria was like control to me. It was on some like, oh, no, my bad. Like that was on like some like control for me.
Like
it was
that
like
was okay.
like that, and kind of part of Euphoria was on some like control where it was just like this is rap, like this is like you know what I'm saying we ain't friends, we ain't cool. This
Yeah,
rap,
yeah,
this is
yeah,
what
yeah.
we do. You know what I'm saying? So that's where me personally, I feel like it didn't get like that deep personal until came out with Meet the Grams and what was the 616 and something.
Oh,
when he did that
616. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, so like
616.
when that went in and Meet the Grams, I was like, all right. And then Not Like Us, obviously, I was like, yeah,
They not like us.
it's
They
clearly
not
getting
like
super
us.
personal. But
OV ho.
obviously, like again, it's like and I feel like everything until we probably never figure out if any of this shit is fully true or not. So that being said, like I don't know.
Y'all think this was 100% real and this wasn't like a publicity thing? Like you think they
So
genuinely
where I did
don't like each other?
where I did think that this shit was kind of like a publicity thing was the fact that literally like not even an hour after he dropped Family Matters, that nigga, he dropped Meet the Grams. So it was like, how did like I get like, and I mean I don't know. I guess people gonna try to give me shit for this and be like, oh, Kendra's a rapper, bro. He can do it. But I'm like, it hadn't even been an hour.
I mean, Euphoria though.
Don't-
He
don't-
explained everything what Drake was going to do. he set up the plan.
And another thing, they literally kept saying to each other what each other were gonna do.
And Kendrick did what he was gonna do. Drake.
Well, because Drake allegedly has like a mole in his camp or something. That's
Yeah, he do. I hate that Drake tried to lie and say that he planned it dummy, like he sent the crash out.
the whole thing about the daughter, and he.
I was like,
didn't
bro,
have
no,
a
you
daughter,
didn't.
right?
Well, he never had a daughter, but no, he didn't plant no daughter, bro.
Okay, and then with the pedophile allegations, bro.
I mean, we'll time out. If he knows that he has a mole in his camp and he's not done anything about it, and then he did do that, wouldn't that be part of it? He planned it?
I just don't see
don't know,
Drake
man.
thinking that ahead. I don't see
I
him.
do.
I
do.
low-key,
I do
yeah.
because it's the fucking like that's the whole reason why I'm like, listen.
We talked about it the last time when Drake disses you. Like only like Kanye said it. Like you, unless you know that he's talking about you. Like you remember he said something about saw your girl at the game and that was she was with James Harden or something like
Yeah,
that. He was
that's-
talking about Joe Budden.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was talking about Joe Budden until this week. Like I just saw.
I watched the
That's actually
Joe Budden
crazy.
podcast, so
And it was like-
I knew when it happened.
you know what I mean? Like I didn't realize. Well, yeah, but I didn't realize that was Joe Budden. And
No, Drake, he the sneak this king, but
No, he's the petty king. Just all that, like listen, yo.
he a squirt.
And then I don't know, like, and then, like I said, it's just the little tiny things, like the crushing of the fucking the Good Kid, Mad City van.
I thought that was funny, bro.
Him going to the Chinese spot with all the chains and ice on. He literally said, because Kendrick made the bar about the extortion shit on Euphoria, and he said, "I get off the plane, ain't nothing changed. I went to Delilah with all of my ice." Like, come on, bro.
All of my ice.
Come
All of
on,
my
like,
ice.
like it just. I don't know. And again, I will admit, yes, I'm a Drake fan. So of course my stance will be biased. And I can say that. But like I said, I was able to admit when Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams, I was like, nah, Aubrey, you gotta say something.
Meet the Grams was serious.
It
That was serious.
yeah.
That wasn't even. So do we think it's gonna keep going, or we think because
Uh,
Drake said on Instagram that he's focused on the summer.
Man, Drake, he gonna diss some.
It's
for the
not
rest of his
like
life.
okay, yeah, that's great to say because the fact that this has been a thing since 2015, and then it's like this was just I guess this was just it getting to the surface. It ain't ever gonna be over.
I mean, they've been dissing each other for a while. It just took into.
But they were on what was that joint? ASAP, Kendrick, Drake, 2 Chainz.
Fucking problems. And so you know what kills me about all of this show
That was a great song.
is the fact that like literally every single person that came at Drake or that's coming at Drake, literally Drake has given this nigga giving that person a #1 hit.
Put the #1 in your
Like
head.
literally, a Drake feature was giving these people
stimulus
number
package.
ones. Like it's ridiculous. Like
You-
the #1 person of it all, Rick Ross. Like, bro, why are you be like, oh, chill out.
Put your old ass down, bro.
And then
Like,
also, I'm sorry, he had made a good point. When there's videos of you literally saying like, this man made my career, my life. Abel, calm down, bro. You need to just.
Hey, not
I
too
know
much
you.
on Abel.
No.
Not too
You
much
good on
Abel.
it. You cool on the melody. Like I,
I mean,
mean,
but-
the weekend, but like, wow, you should have sat this one.
when he talked about Future, it sounded like he didn't even want to diss Future.
You know what's crazy? Me and my friends be talking about
He
that.
it
I
sounded like
swear to God, that's what I feel too. Like
he
I feel
didn't
like
want to diss.
it was
Future.
like Drake is really on some like, damn, Future. This how he is. Like it's like
he said he know Metro. He was like Leland. This was some. He roped you into it. This is his doing. You know what I mean? Like that's what I
Yeah.
took from it too. Like
yeah, like I ain't gonna hold you. Like Drake's still a light skinned nigga at the end of the day. I think he actually genuinely hurt about Future this like being upset.
what a time to be alive. Like that was a great tape, right? Like
Classic.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like you got all right. So like, if the beginning of the beef is true, or whatever, where Future's problem is, you gotta ask Drake like, all right, well,
That's a Drake problem.
why did you do that? Why did you go do this shit with 21 and kind of say fuck Future? Then?
It's a Drake problem. Like Drake do got a problem though. Like he do.
bro, I didn't
With
know
the whole
that.
like
He's beefing
going
with
to-
John Morant. Like why he?
I didn't know he hit Wayne's girl.
And that's what. Yeah.
Bro, and then that was the whole I got my heart broken by this woman named Tammy and hoes gonna be hoes, so I couldn't. That's what Wayne said at 6'7" 7 foot, and that's when Drake got
his face. on
Wayne
his-
tatted on
his
him,
tricep.
and then but Wayne like beat him or
Bitched him.
yeah, and then
Bitched
like
him about
yo
that
got it
shit.
covered up, but I didn't know that
for real.
Yeah, that's why. Like Drake do a lot
Wayne
of
wasn't
stuff.
playing that when he got out of jail, bro. Wayne wasn't playing that, but like I didn't realize it was Tammy, and then Wayne rapped about her on 6'7" 7 foot.
Oh damn.
He was
Oh.
you remember the line, bro?
Mhm.
I got my heart broken by this woman named Tammy, but hoes gonna be hoes, so I couldn't blame Tammy. That was the whole Drake thing, bro. Like
Wow. All right.
crazy, right? Like
That's actually insane. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, they're cool now, but you see Wayne hasn't said anything in support of Drake.
Man, he was dissing Jokic, not even defending Drake. Like,
Oh, supporting Rudy Gobert.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nah, man, that's
Oh yeah, speaking of Wayne, his son said Cardi
no.
is
I
his favorite rapper.
didn't want to talk about that, bro.
Cardi is the goat.
Just throwing that out there.
Hey, I'm not gonna
Put that out
lie.
there.
Speaking of music, bro, Fiend with Scott and Cardi, that song grew on me. I ain't gonna lie. I used to Fiend,
Get you hyped.
bro, like working out, bro.
That's
That's
all.
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
The song's too hard.
Yeah.
But y'all got any other thoughts on Drake Kendrick?
Nope.
Not really. I think we'll see where it goes.
Okay, so we open up the floor for you guys to ask us questions for this episode, and shout out to y'all, the people that did respond. So we got a few responses. Shout out to Randy Be More Feed. He said his question was, will LeBron surprise everyone and sign with the Wizards?
If he did that, that'd be kind of cool.
I'd go to Wizards game.
Yeah, I would go to Capital One.
That Bronny would have to go like what?
That would be kind of cool, but
Bronny. I mean, the Wizards got the second pick, right? So they could get
maybe
Bronny.
following Michael Jordan's legacy. That would be funny. I don't think he would do it though. I think he might let Bronny play his rookie season by himself. Then next year he gonna team up with him.
Yeah, I think the Wizards are just. I don't know what
That's
the
a
direction
stretch.
is for that.
They don't even know where the stadium. Like first they was trying to put it in Virginia, now it's back in DC. They
Like, I
don't know
mean,
what they doing.
if you're the Wizards though, like what's the plan? Are you
Nothing,
building
bro.
around Kuzma, Poole, like
Maybe
Probably
Giddy.
just- oh God. Probably just trying to figure it. They need to just scrap the organization.
Yeah,
Just
Bring-
start over.
bring them back to Baltimore?
I don't know. about
bullets.
Let Baltimore have a
Maybe at CFG Arena, make that an NBA stadium. We alright.
bro. So to answer your question, Randy,
No,
we do not think
No.
that LeBron is gonna go to the Wizards.
that'd be funny though.
Okay, the next question we got is from my guy Adam. He wants us to talk about Anthony Edwards' star potential and T-Wolves overall. I know we mentioned it earlier, right? The T-Wolves surprised us. I didn't think their defense was like that.
I ain't gonna lie. I had to realize like I'll put my personal opinions and feelings aside for Cat and Gobert and just say
Big
like,
Cat.
honestly, that's a good like the team. Honestly, it's a good team. They
2 7-footers with a 3 and D and an Ant.
Bro,
other pieces that you kind of just fit and
Bench
do their
players.
job. Yeah.
I tweeted this the other day. Embiid tweeted "Wow" in all caps when T-Wolves beat the Nuggets, and then I quoted. I said, "Think about your legacy, brother, because if Cat and Rudy get a ring before
Man.
him, bro, the discourse is gonna be nasty.
Rudy Gobert got what,
How did
4
you
defensive
spin this
players.
shit back on fucking Embiid?
Bro, the discourse is gonna be nasty, bro.
hey,
The
yo,
gonna be funny.
revisionist history, everybody's gonna say Cat's better than Embiid. Oh, Cat's better than right. I don't want to hear that.
that's not. That's
Hey, look, bro. I've been in places. I've been in rooms where you want to see what was airdropped to me today, bro. Rudy's fadeaway over Jokic was compared to Michael Jordan.
Kinda close.
Like if you look at the side by side pictures,
I
bro,
just
it's-
feel like the fact that just because they get rings does clearly not put them anywhere in.
Rudy Gobert got 4 defensive player of the years, all team defense. He might get a ring. Every team he plays on is a top 5 defense.
Nah, he might not. Rudy Gobert maybe, but
Like
Cat and
if next year Rudy probably not gonna win. Like, defensive player of the year is probably gonna go to Wemby for the next 10 years.
do you
but-
think he deserved it this year?
No, hell no. But they couldn't give it to Wemby now because he's gonna win it for the next 10 years. He gonna average 3 blocks.
Well, Wemby did say, let him
This
have it
is-
now. Yeah,
That's the worst he's gonna be. That's scary.
yeah. I do want to say because I wanted Denver to win because of what I just said with the Cat Rudy discourse, but watching Ant play is
It's like watching Michael Jordan and Kobe.
I don't know about that, but
Man, the aura is crazy, man.
strong comparison.
glazing. But just seeing bro, it was a pic of when like Ant like shot a 3 and then he turned and looked at the crowd and it was just like a bunch of like
Caucasian people.
just staring at him, bro. Everybody was just like pissed and like
In Denver,
yeah, it was in Denver, bro. They were like
nice.
blowing him out, bro. He was like at half court and he turned and he was like flexing and everybody's just like
I got the picture, bro.
it was crazy, bro.
No, that's probably the hardest photo. You need to put that in like every barber shop in the hood.
Oh my god.
That was a good picture, bro. I got you.
Yeah, it probably will end up becoming an iconic picture.
Then
Oh yeah, okay, I did see that.
Right. Yo look pissed.
Yeah, I know when the parlay hasn't hit.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
They all took Denver money line.
What's his name? Josh Porter? Jonte Porter?
Jonte Porter.
He took the under. Okay, all right.
Y'all just know how to. So just funny though, because like the entire Porter family is going to shit right now. But that's besides the
Well, Michael Porter Jr. couldn't
He's
hit the
the-
shot, bro. Like
He's the only one that actually still got some good. He got like he's still dealing with like getting knocked out.
Anyway, both
That's
his,
all. It's the only thing he has to deal with. Everybody else in his family is dealing with fucking criminal offenses.
yeah, I think it's crazy how that shakedown. He still played basketball.
hey man, you watch his podcast, he don't care.
He don't. He actually doesn't care.
He really don't care
He's
about
too locked in.
Like, what do he be talking about? Like,
Man, he he needs a PR team, man. I was surprised he ain't get canceled. The stuff he be saying.
Yeah,
I can't even repeat
what was he
it.
talking about with the one shorty?
I
Like,
can't.
he
I'm
was-
not. If I repeat, we'll be canceled.
Yeah, no, he was tripping because it was one thing he was talking about with a shorty, and I was
He said
like,
the T word.
yeah, I'm like,
T word. Text it to me.
It's almost
Text it. No, no. Just text it to me. Like,
Ah,
I think I know what he's talking about, but I think that's the conversation I'm talking about. But no, yeah, Michael Porter, he be tripping on.
he
his
be talking
podcast.
to Lana Rhodes, if you know who Lana
but
Rhodes
he don't
I
be
think
talking
that's what
hoop.
it was.
Like he don't be.
Damn,
They sometimes do.
kinda, a little bit. He sprinkles in some basketball.
Like, I just be shocked that like nobody's ever tuned in and be like, he's saying this?
I've never seen him pop up on my TL like his podcast. Like
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, every now and then.
Like he
a couple
talks like
times
he's
clip.
with his homeboys.
we got. Hold on. I do want to get to something else, but we got 3 more questions.
Yeah.
She DM'd them to me. Shout out to my homegirl Kiera. She said she wanted to
up?
talk about J-Love, Jordan Love and the Packers. I think they finished second in the North, behind the Lions.
I gotta see Jordan Love have another good year. Like he played good last year. I need to see him do it again.
Yeah,
They need to win at least
I'm
11 games.
I'm not like high or low on him. I think he's like I said, I just want to see what he can do.
He's a playoff. That's a playoff team, right?
Yeah.
But they
Who
probably
was
not
the
gonna
dude?
win.
Who did they just get?
I don't know who they drafted.
Yeah.
No, because
Packers.
They lost Aaron Jones too.
that's what I'm saying. But they got Josh Jacobs.
He always hurt, right?
No, but
Yes.
He was on the Ravens.
I don't know if it was more so he just wanted to dip or if he was hurt, but he's solid run. He still be rushing for 1,000 yards. So.
this
18 games.
Leak, this next one's for you. Just talk about the Orioles a little bit this season. 'Cause
Hey, shout out to Gunner, man.
Yes. Shout out to Gunnar Henderson. I want everybody to remember the fucking name.
Man, cracker
good.
today.
He is going. Wow. Gunnar Henderson. He's gonna be the next Orioles legend as long as he don't pull a Manny Machado, which I don't think he will do.
Damn,
So-
man, Machado. I was there. He was him.
Yeah, he wasn't, but
Blasphemous,
he
man.
really wanted to get paid, which I understand. But nah, Gunnar Henderson definitely a huge bright spot on the O's right now. He's leading the team in home run. He leads the league in home runs.
okay, talk to him.
I'm
He
pretty
leads
sure-
my FanDuel in home runs too.
Talk to me.
pretty right now at the moment. I will see after this game, but right now he was on a 4 or 5 game home run streak. Like he had 4 straight games where he hit a home run.
Yep.
So
I know.
he's been doing that.
So would you say he's the most important player on the team?
Oh, for sure, he's MVP of the team right now. And it's so crazy because like
I mean, Adley. I think.
no,
Adley-
don't get me wrong, Adley's still great in his own, but it's just funny because I don't remember who or where I heard it from, but I remember last year, like during the time when Adley was having the All-Star run or whatever, and he was doing great. Somebody had mentioned to me, it was like, Adley's doing great or whatever, but he's still like we've still got to wait to see what Gunnar Henderson does because I feel like he can be the best player on the team, and it's just so crazy how like we're literally seeing that happen right now, and I believe that he can consistently keep up with this pace. Like I
You-
think he'll be the next like star
Do y'all think
in the league.
Jackson Holiday was called up too early? Or
Yes.
Because they
You know what?
They sent him
No.
back down. Like,
Yes and no, because like, and also like that's a trend. Like it happened last year with Gunner. It happened with Gunner. It happened with Colton. It's happened with Heston Kjerstad. That's not like something that's out of the norm. So like, I'm gonna say yes and no, but just only because like I really wanted him to like, I wanted him to get called up and like just stay on the team and be
Yeah.
great from there. But he needs a little more time, a little more practice. So
why do you think he struggles so much? I know we.
I mean, granted, like I'm not like a huge baseball savant, but at the same time, like, I do believe it's just like each level is different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts,
Double A is
facts.
obviously different than Triple A, and Triple A is clearly different than the majors. So,
Yeah.
just the feel of the majors was just different. So he just kind of got to still get accustomed to it.
I mean, I saw that like out of the hardest things to do in sports, hitting a major league pitch is like number one.
Yeah, I remember like it was like a couple like for a while ago, and everybody kept trying to
That
say
can't be right.
No, it's like one of them was like hitting a 3-pointer, hitting a fastball, scoring a touchdown, something like that, like throwing up like 20 or 30 yards. But like it's like
Hitting the pitch
honestly,
is pretty tough, bro.
no, I'm gonna be real with you.
I've been to the batting cage. I've hit 70, 80.
Is it a major
70,
league
80.
a major league pitcher?
Yeah, 70, 80. I'm talking like
90.
mid 90s.
Well,
I'm pushing
obviously,
hundreds. Like so that's what I'm saying. That's the
I mean,
normal
if
now.
you give me 100 chances, I'm pretty sure I can do it once.
Well, you ain't getting 100 chances in a game.
Bro, you get 3 times, bro.
I'm just saying, I could do it. Just give me enough chances.
So if Shohei Ray launched a fastball, right?
Maximum over under, and then we go from there.
Oh god.
Okay, all right.
But it's
Wayne
the last thing I will say.
Yeah, I
It's
was about to
actually
say.
funny. It's crazy because one dude, one of the report analysts on ESPN was saying they asked him like, who would you rather have right now, Otani or Gunnar Henderson, and he said Gunnar Henderson.
Well, Otani still can't pitch right now, right?
Yeah.
That's besides the point. Nah, because Otani still hitting like nah.
He still hit a home run.
He's still there. Otani's still hitting great.
He just hit a home run into the ocean.
Yeah, like
That's-
Otani's still hitting like a fucking madman. So
Hey, but
like,
he's got a lot of off the field issues he's dealing with.
what
with
the
his-
fuck?
Not really.
with his-
His man's took the fall.
Oh,
You don't gotta worry about that. He's already been cleared.
hey, look, man. It's just I'm agreeing with you. I'd still go Gunner, right? Like, so I
The only other person that I will say is probably giving Gunnar a run for his money. Fucking Juan Soto.
he been hooping with the Yankees.
Yes,
He been hooping.
yes. Juan Soto? He's been balling. I can't even lie. My man went 4 for 4 with 2 home runs the other day, and I
What
was
is
just
he,
like,
Washington legend.
fuck.
Washington legend, bro.
I'm just like, dude, you gotta stop. Let Gunnar have his time.
Um,
Shout out to O's, man. We're doing great things.
yeah, shout out to the O's, man. We love O's content around here.
Man.
We talked about the NFL draft and the freshmen a little bit, but who do y'all think was? We can just touch on this a little bit, but like, who do y'all think was like the biggest steal of the draft, if y'all can remember, or like, who do you think would be a bust? Like, y'all think Caleb would be a bust, or like?
Nah, Caleb probably gonna be good. Yeah, this draft was kind of weak. I'm not gonna lie.
I think what was it the first? I mean like Penix. You think Penix is gonna?
I mean, if he gets in the game, I don't think he's gonna get in the game. I think Kirk gonna do his thing, and at least in the regular season.
I don't know.
But he's coming off an Achilles though, so you never know.
I don't know who I can say is like the steal or like.
Yeah, me either. I don't know why. I don't even have an
Actually-
answer for that.
Let's talk about the WNBA. They've been playing. My girl Caitlin Clark, WNBA. Why did y'all put her against the best defensive teams to start off her WNBA career, man? It's crazy. But she been balling though. But it's crazy.
Hey, he's got it, bro.
I mean, like,
You ain't been watching WNBA, man?
no, it's not that. I'm just like, what? Like, how
Why
is
would they
that?
put her up?
How is that their fault? Like, I mean, that's just.
You supposed to set it up. Like, come on, man.
I'm sure they just like every
It-
other league, the scheduling and the scheduling was already done prior to the
Bro,
draft, her getting there.
She been getting clamped up every game, and it's like, dang, like y'all couldn't throw her easy one. The Washington Mystics was right there, man.
Hey,
I mean, Angel Reese been hooping.
Yeah, she been doing her thing. She was balling on stage with Meg, so that's what's up.
Yeah. She's her numbers haven't been great, but I mean, it's what we're 4 games in. Right?
Yeah, I mean, she was on the fever for a reason. They
I was
the
about to
number-
say, yeah, like
they got the #1 pick for a reason. So,
it's not a great team, right? So,
but it's nice to see like the women's sports like it's getting really far now. They got
oh no,
they
they
got-
hooping.
yeah,
they got chartered jets now, so that's what's up.
It's actually crazy because I remember a couple years ago when we was talking about that, and it was what team? It was the Liberty team. We actually
Yeah.
talking about it on here, and it was like they literally have to take public flights and pay for their own flights to go to places just to their games and stuff. So that's great now that they can actually get chartered. They can get charter flights.
good for them, bro. Yeah, the ticket sales are going up. I mean, even though she's not winning, people are watching.
I mean, I don't come on,
Oh,
but she
yeah.
pulled up from like 40 last night. Like
It's still
she had the
like,
she had the
it's still
WNBA
exciting.
arena looking like an NBA arena. Like
Do you feel like other
crazy.
teams should get as much coverage as she's getting? Because Angel Reese said something about that. Like,
I mean, no, not really. Like who
Well-
cares about Chicago Sky? Like I love Angel, but I ain't tapping into that.
but they're losing though.
Who?
Not Chicago Sky, but
Fever?
yeah, like
Yeah, but we just saw Caitlin Clark pull up from 35. What's more important, pulling up from 35 or a layup? It's like, that was rude. But yeah, shout out to Caitlin Clark though, and Sabrina. Yeah, you didn't have to do her like that.
Hey, I do want to ask because I saw like this was like a big debate. Like, you feel like NBA players could play in the NFL or like
Obviously,
NFL
Obviously.
players could play in the
NFL
NBA?
players just be talking out their mouth, man. Obviously, bro. You're not gonna tell me Anthony Edwards couldn't be a tight end. You're not ready to tell me right now. You put Anthony Edwards and Mark Andrews. Y'all will choose Mark Andrews over him.
He just loves to do this. I'm not gonna entertain that at all.
I mean, because
And that, bro, he's who's the better athlete? Who the better athlete?
Who's taking a car crash hit? 20 of them, and then one day. Who's doing it for 18 weeks in a year, consistently?
I
Every
will
time,
say,
literally every time, and then it's like the only thing that's like kills me about that. Like, I'm not even saying that there aren't guys that can do both sport. It's just like
CJ Stroud.
it's just the fact that like, yo,
it's not-
NBA. Literally, I watch NBA guys flop and cry about calls and sit there and wince on the ground over the smallest hits. You can't do that in football. You need to get the fuck back up and get in the huddle, my nigga. Like, that shit is not. You can't just sit there, got cracked in your rib and say, give me a minute. No, nigga, get the fuck up. It's 3rd and 2. We need to get this fucking first down. Like, What do you mean?
I think John is looking at like athletes and who's athletic and like the celebrity games. Like Micah Parsons. Yes, Micah Parsons can hoop, but like, can he do that for a whole game? Like, can he run up and down the court?
Yeah, Kyrie will put Michael Parkins in a blender. Like what?
I didn't realize like Kyrie Irving's probably like taller than Michael Parsons, right? That's why to be like, you have to realize NBA players are a freak of nature.
That's also another point as to why that these guys can't. I will say that it takes a little more skill to dribble a
a
basketball.
little bit more.
It takes a lot more.
Listen,
dribble the
you need to be
basketball,
way
shoot
more
the
skilled to
ball
play basketball than
Then
football.
Football is,
Bro, if you're on defense, you just have to attack the quarterback.
but football is a
You're telling me
much
what?
more physical sport, right? So these guys that are playing basketball might not be used to getting hit like that.
They're not. They can't.
I mean, if y'all gonna keep saying that the physicality, then okay, man, we're never gonna disagree. Even though I've seen Ant be dunking on people. That's content. He getting pushed. Content.
Okay, so
I'm not
dunking
listen,
on someone is the
All right,
same.
would you rather get hit by Fred Warner or take a charge from Zion? See, take a hit from Fred Warner or take a charge from Zion, and he coming full speed from the half court.
I saw somebody take a charge from Giannis and they lost a tooth.
Man, Braun took a hit from Zion. He was ready to die.
Zion's a big guy, bro.
Yeah,
That's no pads, bro. That's a tough. Okay, that's
Like
a tough
again,
one.
like I'm not saying like again, it's not a thing where it's like I'm so like I'm not saying either athlete can't go from one sport to the other. I'm just saying to just have it be like so like it's easy. It's not easy, and it's not a big group. It's not like a large number of people. I really do feel like it's only a few. Like, if you're
Yeah.
being honest.
I mean, most NBA players play football. In
And
high
that's true
school.
too. So like they had like for example,
Most-
someone like all right, for example, T Higgins. I know for a fucking fact T Higgins can be starting small forward or power forward somewhere on somebody's team.
He's huge.
He
right?
Yeah.
he's literally he literally went from basketball to football. Like that's one that just came to my mind because I seen him early actually. It's not-
Draymond Green. I know he played tight end.
That clip
all
was
right,
funny,
well,
bro. He
let's,
got clamped up.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
clearly he wasn't the best skill when he was out.
He played basketball for a reason.
I was just here to say
And he's not that good at
he-
that.
thank you. He literally just took all. He said what I was gonna say. That's
He's gonna get what he's gonna get. I mean, there are a few guys in each league that can excel, and you got the Deion Sanders, the
Must be the money.
Bo Jacksons, right? Like
Mm.
the super athletes. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
mean,
The Kyler Murray. I get it.
but it's just like for them to say that it's an easy switch or an easy transition. It's not what it is, man. Like
hey, and look at Dion. He wanted to kill himself after doing that shit.
yeah, that's
So I mean, like, it's not easy.
yeah.
Hey. Yeah. I don't know. I just think basketball players, if he put them on the NFL field and gave them a training camp so they can get used to taking a hit, they be all right.
I think we do have one more question. Okay, yeah, she said something about Lamar and Tua slimming down for the season. Like, do y'all have any thoughts on that, or like you feel like it doesn't?
Tua probably should have.
Yeah, I don't know why Tua is
Tua
slimming down.
probably should have put some pounds on and not slim down. But
I don't. Lamar slimming down is kind of weird because it's like when he was bigger, I feel as if like he can take more hits.
But he wants to be faster.
He wasn't
so
faster though, and it's so crazy because like
But
what's
now if
crazy.
he gets hit now, he's gonna start
But all right,
crying.
think about it though. Think about it like this: when Lamar was that small back then,
He won MVP.
he
both
wasn't
ways.
getting hit that much.
he avoids contact.
He was avoiding contact very well actually. Like
Yeah.
he was like, don't get me wrong. Obviously, he's still taking hits, but the hits that I've seen him take over the last 2 years is way worse than the hits I've seen him take
He unk though right now.
3-4
bro.
years ago.
He's pushing 30 now, bro.
It's different.
But when he was skinnier, that's when he was like getting hurt though, right?
No,
Like
I mean, he got hurt both ways.
that also too.
okay,
I mean, really, most so what you're talking about is like stuff that's like towards the end of the season that's like unavoidable.
so as a fan, would you rather see him like
Skinnier?
yoked or
No,
like?
I'd
I like
rather
the-
see him smaller.
I don't know. Lamar when he was yoked, he seemed like
He still
he
was
stand in the pocket.
Still was slinging.
He
the
wasn't
fucking
scared to
ball.
stand in the pocket. Now I think he's gonna be scared to be in the pocket.
And maybe not that he's smaller now. Maybe I won't see him stand in the pocket when there's a wide open lane in the AFC Championship.
Okay.
I love you, Lamar.
Well, I think we've covered everything that we need to cover. Unless you guys have something else y'all wanted to, I do want to bring up something off camera though, but
All
It's a
right,
little
that could have
crazy.
waited, but
yeah, I just
all right. Yeah, this has been the Fourth Down podcast, guys.
Fourth
Thank you.
down.
Appreciate you rocking with us.
yeah, fun episode.
I just went way off board just now. I don't know.
Yeah, my fault, bro. It was just the front of my mind, and it almost. Anyways, yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
Alrighty.
Back at it again with another episode. You guys stay safe out there.
Peace.